Hello, are you like me and you don't know how to edit your files after you SSH into some remote environment? Well, I don't either. You might think maybe we just use Vim, but Vim is so hard. I don't know how to use Vim. No one knows how to use Vim. I don't even know if God knows how to use Vim. So, today we have improved the editing experience by creating a new tool, Shell Edit. So let's test it out. Let me just SSH into my terminal here. Okay. All right, so far so good. Let's say we have all these log files. Say I want to view this log file, right? It's a really long log file. How am I supposed to read that? That's impossible. Let's say we read that in Vim. Vim is like, oh yeah, you can read stuff in Vim, but can you really read anything in Vim? I mean, this is so hard to see. What even are these line numbers on the left? I don't understand that at all. And if you're like me, today we have a solution for you. So step 1, go to st.tone.icu, follow the instructions on the web page. That is to just copy this by clicking this button. And now just paste that in on any computer that's connected to the internet and type in or paste in the name of the file you want to edit, and it'll just generate you a link so you can edit that file directly in your browser. Wow, look at that. That's much more viewable. And this is the same editor used in Visual Studio Code. So it has all the same features, including code highlighting and anything else you might need. And I personally would argue, even if you know Vim, this is a much better experience than actually using Vim when you're viewing this kind of log files. But viewing log files is not the only thing this is helpful at. So let's go to a more concrete example in editing. For example, let's go to a simple transformer project. Let's see. Right, let's see I want to edit the attention.py file. So we can use Vim, yeah, that works. You can go through all this file and you're like, yeah, but like, how do you really use Vim, right? I don't even know how to use Vim. So the idea here is that, again, we just do the same thing as before. And, well, let's make a multiplexer first to make this more concrete and just to add some more elements to it to show you the limitations of the console. So let's open another pane here and say if I want a Vim again, Vim attention.py, this is such a small window. Who can even use this really, right? So the idea is we go back to our website, shell edit, and we copy this again, paste it in, and we now want to edit attention.py. All right, simple. Now we go to this link, wait for it to load, and there we go. We have attention.py with all the proper Python syntax colorings and everything. And I mean, autocomplete, everything you need, because again, this is literally just VS Code editor. And so let's say I want to comment this out, and I also want to print hi. And then all we need to do is just to press the save button here and go back. And look at that, it's edited. Now that's commented out and the print hi statement is there. But it goes both ways. So if you have a dynamically changing file, like a log file that's running in real time, we can also handle that as well. So let's say I want to cat in some more stuff to attention.py. I like eating cheese. This is obviously not valid Python, but it does demonstrate a point. So now if we look at attention.py, it has the I like eating cheese at the bottom. And if we just click up to backend, update to backend value. Now that's there as well. Okay, let me fix this file real quick. Go back to how it was in the beginning, scale dot product attention. And yeah, I mean, you can really code in this thing if you want to. Like self.be linear, just autocomplete, everything. So let me just save this again, and we go back to the editor, and now everything's saved. So the moral of the story is this is just better. And you might wonder how is this better than, say, the official Visual Studio Code SSH client? Well, the difference is the official client, right? You have to set it up and you have to tunnel in, typing your password per project. Whereas this, you can just be in any shell, whether that's in SSH, whether you're doing some sort of serial command line thing. Maybe it's like a web computer, like you're accessing the terminals through the browser, anywhere you are. As long as the computer has internet access, we can do this, and we can edit the file nicely in this Visual Studio Code like experience without any hassle. All right, thank you for paying attention. I don't know. All right, bye.